Welcome to the Europe Drum Show. Here we are backstage, about to do a kit run-through with my SONOR 30th anniversary kit. This kit was designed with Karl-Heinz Menzel and myself to celebrate my 30th anniversary with SONOR, which was 2007. And I'm still playing the drums. It's a beautiful sounding kit made of beech wood, and it was really the beginning of SONOR bringing back beech. SONOR was making drums of beech originally when I started with SONOR in 1977, but eventually they moved on to maple and to birch and didn't really make beech drums until I ended up asking for beech drums for my 30th anniversary kit. And then shortly after that, SONOR started making beech drums again with the vintage series. So my kit has a 20-inch bass drum. I favor a 20-inch because it's in between an 18 and a 22, literally. And it's because I play a lot of straight ahead jazz, where an 18 would be great, but and then sometimes I'm playing like fusion rock where a 22 would work. With the 20-inch, I can do both with the same kit. So it's a 20 by 16. And then I like the sort of the traditional size of 8-inch tom depth. That was another feature from way back when I started. The toms are all 8-inch deep. So we have a 12 by 8, a 10 by 8, and an 8 by 8. And then the floor toms 14 by 14, 16 by 16, and this is 18 by 16. This was the 18 wasn't a part of the original lineup. This was something I had them make a few years ago because I like this sort of 3-tom triangular setup that I saw both Tony Williams and Billy Cobham use back in the early and mid 70s. And so I've started to incorporate that into my setup. Also reminiscent of the Tony Williams setup with the Remo black dot heads top and bottom. It's a very cool sound that you can raise the pitch to a relative high degree and get a nice beautiful tone without too many overtones with these drum heads. My snare drum is 5.5 by 14 steel, very heavy drum, signature drum, and I use a fiber skin Diplomat on the head. I like the tone of the drum with the Diplomat, and also it's great for playing with brushes. And this is my 40th anniversary snare, 5 3/4 by 14. And this is like essentially like a vintage snare drum, but with the 70s lugs. And my drums, you can see, I chose to have those 70s sort of bow tie lugs, but with a vintage hoop. So this was a cool 40th anniversary. That was 2017. And then the snare that came with the kit, 5 by 12, just a very nice higher pitch side snare. And to follow through with the rest of the kit, I've been using DW bass drum pedals for quite a long time. And then I have a set of cymbals that I leave with this kit at the SONOR factory, Zildjian cymbals. And then Vic First 6, my Steve Smith signature model. When I play brushes, I'm always using the Vic Firth Heritage brush, and then the timpani mallets get some use as well. So, unless you have any questions, I think that's the kit.